Your most watched, most trusted weather source. Here's your certified, most accurate first alert forecast.
Hurricane Hilary became a Category 4 hurricane earlier today and continues to be a big deal, not just for the U.S., but also portions of Mexico. But this system is moving somewhere that really just doesn't have a history of tropical systems. There have been a few storms and a few systems to move up in the desert southwest, but one thing that's not going to happen is it's not going to make a landfall as a Category 4. The wind field is going to collapse as it moves into cooler water, but a big misconception with hurricanes, we base the ranking off the winds. There's several other components, storm surge, heavy rain, and as this system continues to weaken, it's still going to have a lot of tropical moisture and it's moving into a desert. So some of these spots get maybe 6 to 7 inches of rain a year. They may see that in more over the next couple of days as we head into the weekend. Expected to move into California probably sometime late Sunday, early Monday, and then quickly move to the north. It's not going to be around long, but the tropical storm watches that have been issued are the first ones because in the 1930s they really didn't need those or didn't really have those. The National Hurricane Center was not a thing at that point. Here's the eye of that system clearing out a little bit, but still some clouds and just a very strong hurricane that's going to continue to dump a lot of rainfall as it makes landfall through the weekend into early Monday. And again, this is desert, so this water doesn't really get absorbed by the ground. It kind of just runs off, and that's where we're going to have widespread catastrophic flooding east of the mountains, even some of the mudslides and landslides expected into the mountains, not painting a pretty picture. All that tropical moisture does go north, may even get up into Canada, which may be helping with some of the wildfires. Montana could see some tropical moisture, but high pressure keeping most of the country, including us, pretty dry. Now, I know we're going to be dry, and we're already starting to dry out even more, but this is kind of a good thing that the high pressure is set up the way it is for us locally here in North Carolina. So winds in the upper atmosphere around high pressure go like a clock spin. They go right, then they go south, then they go back to the west. So as long as we have northerly upper level winds and they're strong, that should keep all those disturbances in the Atlantic away from us. At the end of next week, high pressure retreats back to the west, and then we start to maybe see an opening for any remaining systems that are out there to maybe get a little bit closer to us. So worth watching, but right now not too concerned about any of these systems. The one closest to us will go into the Gulf of Mexico and provide some heavy rain into southern Texas and Mexico. For us, really just going to be hot. 96, 97 by Monday and Tuesday before our next front. Humidity climbs a little bit. It is going to be a little bit sticky again, but we're probably not going to get too far above 105. If we do have heat advisories, probably would come on Tuesday, first alert weather day possible, but still just kind of too early to tell how hot it's going to get. Breezy on the water, still a little humid too. So while most of us inland don't really have a heat index, we are still going to have a little bit of a heat index at the coast through the overnight hours into tomorrow. If you're headed to games this evening, 87 for kickoff, down into the 70s by lunchtime. Tomorrow looking pretty nice too. Going to be very comfortable in the morning, still in the low 70s by mid-morning, and highs probably more in the 80s tomorrow than 90s. We'll kind of miss that as we head into late Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And again, another little small front expected in the middle of the week. Not too much of some comfortable air, but should knock us back down to kind of where we're supposed to be for an August typical day.